Welcome to Living 757. How are you guys? I miss you so much.
Stop that. You don't miss us
Quincy,
like that.
is the truth? Actually, you believe it, right?
Yes,
I
I
miss
believe you.
Yes.
Of course.
I feel like I didn't see you that long
It's been
ago,
a full week, Quincy. You didn't miss us?
Well, no.
Oh
okay.
my
No,
That's
no.
because he's too busy to miss
Well,
anybody.
no. Okay. Not as busy as these boots. Don't get off of me. Get on these boots.
Oh
This
my
girl
God.
is rocking
Stop it.
some boots
Yes.
So
today.
cute.
Huh?
They are
You
cute.
can't even be mad.
Huh?
They're cute.
Go
They're
ahead
very
now.
cute.
Huh? You got the boots on, and I thought I was doing something.
These
Yeah.
boots are made for walking. I'm channeling my girlfriend Amber. Amber
Nice.
Miller, if you're watching, I'm using you as inspo.
Well, go
that's
ahead.
so
So that's
cute.
cool. So while your boots are taking over,
Yes.
I got something that just you see this? I'm about sick of this bang.
That little guy right there.
Why does it keep wanting
Because
to fall?
he's just a baby growing and he's
Do you
just
know
staying
what's
there.
so funny? Usually when you're talking about bangs, it's like plural. He's like, the bang is
the
mad.
bang.
It is just one little guy right
It
there.
falls.
Does he have a name?
No, it's just the bang.
The bang.
The bang.
That's
bang.
the way I feel. The bang has entered the picture. Now,
Well, speaking of little guy, guys, you know what happened in my neighborhood? You know that a lady,
you
I've
say a
been
little
finding
guy.
some weird stuff, right? Quincy, where are you going?
no, I thought
Quincy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I
Speaking
say,
of
speaking
little-
of little guy, because I found a little turtle.
A
Don't
turtle?
A turtle, yes. But the weird thing is, where this turtle come from? I just opened the door in my house, and it looks big, right?
Right.
There you can see it's like a very pretty size. Look at the hole. Very small hole, and she went back in there. I call it she. I don't know if it's she or he, but it went back on that little hole and disappeared. Like I
How
was
do you
recording
know?
it. Because I saw it. I just turned
Okay,
around to
so-
call Nico when I came back.
So turtles burrow in the mud to sleep, and they
Yeah.
also hibernate there over the winter.
But
They
it was-
dig
I know
down to where like the ground stays warmer, and they sleep there all winter.
I didn't know that. And it was actually when I opened the door in the house and it was right there. And right after a second, it was gone. And then I'm walking to the mailbox and I find another creature, a beautiful one, but I was scared of that one. Look, I was like, is that a lizard? Is it a snake? What kind of them? And then it was
wow.
coming in and out.
Hold up, I was looking at the little circle part, thinking like, what type of purple snake is that?
for you guys to see
If
it.
there's a snake like that in your yard, you better run because
Wow.
It was
the
two
bright
houses.
colors mean they're venomous. but
wow.
that is in fact
Look,
a circle.
and then it was coming out, and I was thinking it was small. It wasn't. It was kind of, big
what
like
was
this,
it?
and come back.
A
I don't
skink.
know. It's a skin.
What is a skank?
a skink. A skink
A
with
skink.
an I.
A skink.
S-K-I-N-K.
You need to
Hey,
enunciate, because
skink.
I could have
I'm the one that I have accent problems. Skink.
So, a skink.
Okay, Quincy is having hearing problems today. I'm going to apologize for
It's
him
my
in
bang.
advance.
It keeps.
It's that little guy.
The bang is
Just
interfering
leave it there,
with his
leave it there.
hearing.
Okay,
So
what
a
is
skink
a skink?
is a type of lizard.
Okay.
It's a reptile,
Okay,
Is it-
thank you.
Yeah.
an amphibian.
It reminds me our producer.
I'm like, I
Melissa.
don't know any other words to describe it.
It reminds me
get
of
it.
Melissa, Ginger, because they're
Yes.
same color, Ginger.
All right, so
I say
we
it,
shall
sorry.
name the skink Ginger.
A skink Ginger. It was red.
Skink Ginger. Okay,
I mean,
cool.
but
Yeah.
anyways, I was like, okay, what else I'm gonna find this week in my house, or my backyard, and front yard? I don't know. I was kind of walking like this.
I'm about to say, just a few weeks ago, you thought you found
A dead body.
dead body. So,
I
you know what?
know.
You have the best and worst luck. Can you find my keys? Because I haven't.
You lost it?
Yes, I lost my
Maybe
keys
they're in my
again.
neighborhood.
How did you get here?
You know what? I don't know. That's the crazy part. So, you know, so many cool things happen. I mean, from the animals there, or from the little creatures, and then.
It's a
there-
creepy crawl.
Well, I'm about to say about this little thing.
That
but-
little-
I'm sorry. I'm
Was
sorry.
it,
call- I
was
call
it
it little
creeping?
guy.
Was it
No.
creeping and crawling?
Well, it
Little
feels
guy.
like it is.
You know, there's a creepy crawly mascot locally who has made it to the regional finals of a mascot competition that's countrywide. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah. So this is the Hampton Crabbers.
Hampton Crabber, yeah.
So I
Oh, wow.
not I played them, but we played them when I went to Menchville,
Yeah.
growing up in Newport News. They are #1 in the eastern region, along with schools from Florida, Indiana, and Connecticut.
Wow.
To get to this round, they are judged based on the mascot's costume, on school pride, on creativity when it comes to the mascot
Nice.
and also in community engagement. So
Nice.
good luck to the Hampton Crabbers. Go get them.
Yeah,
Yes.
good luck. I believe that's where the legend, you remember Ronald Curry? He used to play football there. And I believe he's a coach on the Buffalo Bills staff. Because I was like, where is Ronald Curry now? So pretty cool coming from Hampton
Yeah.
High School. Now, another part staying on the peninsula, big shout out. Let's put our fists up in the air.
Yes.
A big shout out. Gabby Douglas.
Yay!
Gabby Douglas, this young lady, you should know who she is. She made her splash debut at the 2012 Summer Games,
Yes.
okay? And she has won a total of 3 gold medals in her career, and she's been inducted into the class of 2025 U.S. Olympic and Paralympic, because I can
Yes.
never say that word, Hall of Fame. So congratulations, Gabby Douglas. That is so cool
Yes.
to see that. Just more cool things is
Yes. Kudos
happening
To her. She's
right
from
here.
Portsmouth, right?
Well, no, she's from
from
over on the
Virginia Beach?
peninsula.
Okay, the peninsula.
Yeah, she's from this area.
Yes.
So I have a request for our viewers. Somebody knows her parents.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Send her family this clip of the show. Gabby, we would love, love, love to have you on next time
Yes.
you're home.
Please, and we'll have a
put
balance
it out into the
beam,
universe.
a balance beam and everything, and I'll challenge you. I'll
Yes.
do it.
That will be
I
awesome.
won't make it, but I'll do it.
What were you gonna do?
You will do it for sure.
The balance beam. I'll walk the balance
What
beam.
kind of? Oh, you're gonna walk it.
Right.
I thought you were gonna try to do a trick on it. I was like,
Girl,
you
they-
better sign a release for that.
I better say, no, they don't pay me enough to do dangerous stuff like that.
Oh, well, everybody have a price.
Not these
Maybe
feet. Not my feet. These feet don't have a price at all.
Flat feet, it costs
my
more money.
goodness.
Yeah. So cool to Gabby Douglas and
Yes.
cool other things. that's
Yes.
happening.
Yeah.
Another cool thing is a Bayport Foundation. They did actually, they celebrate and host the 4th annual Charity Golf Classic on May 1st, on 2025.
Yeah.
This past May 1st. And they raised, hey, look at how much money, $142,734. And all this money proceeds from this event. It goes directly to help education, scholarships, financial literacy, family, health and wellness, and emergency assistance. This foundation is doing great things here in the Hampton Road area. Kudos to Bayport for what they're doing. If you guys want to be part of this or just want more information about Bayport, you can visit bayportcu.org. I love what they're doing every single year. They help so many kids also in Hampton Roads and the community in general. So
Oh, yeah.
kudos to Bayport.
Yeah, and so of course that happened at the beginning of the
Yep.
month, and then as we get towards the end of the month, obviously the holiday is going to come, Memorial Day. That's where we honor all of our veterans that have served and given their lives. Okay, some people get Veterans Day and Memorial Day mixed up. But
Yep.
Memorial Day is for honoring those who gave their life during
Yes.
service. So
The words say
yeah.
memorial, just remember them.
Oh
that,
yeah,
yes.
yep. And there's a pretty cool event that's also coming up on to celebrate that weekend as well. So I hope you guys are able to come check that out. It's the Salute to Summer. Okay, the Memorial
Yes.
Day event has many concerts, obviously some food vendors, and most importantly, it's just showing up and showing your love for those that have served and given their lives. So
Yes.
so cool, and that's going to be. I know it's at the end of this month.
Yes, it will be also free concerts on May. It's going to be May 23rd to May 25th.
There we go,
It's going to
yeah.
be free concerts at 17th Street, 24th Street Park, and 31st Street Park. They're going to be featuring local bands representing different genres and musical styles because the Hampton Road area has so much talent, guys. So
Oh, yeah.
much. Oh my God.
Okay,
Yes.
I have to point something out because it's really cool. We end every show with a musical
Yes.
performance, and at least half of the artists that were on that list performing
Nice.
Memorial Day
Yeah.
have been on our show.
Yes.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
awesome.
So if you
Anthony
look, we've had the
Lozano,
School of
yes, the
Rock, we've had
DeLoreans. We have to
the
bring
lead
the
singer from the
DeLoreans.
DeLoreans,
Yes.
Anthony Rosano and the Conquerors,
Yeah.
Rob Oliver.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what makes this show the coolest show in town.
It
okay?
Yes.
All right. There's nobody else featuring these guys and getting them on TV.
No.
So if you want to come on down. Come
Yeah.
on
We need to
down.
get in touch with the DeLoreans
Yes.
to bring
Do you
them
know
here. I
what
think that's the
else,
only one on the
though?
list.
So Memorial Day is the unofficial start to summer, but summer leads into my favorite season. And do you know that they announced the schedule for football?
They already did?
Oh yes, yes, and I know. Yes.
Did you see who you're playing?
Yes, on night one, Fly Eagles Fly plays my Dallas Cowboys, and I believe it will be a good match. So we
I'm
are.
Dallas
You know
Cowboy
what?
this year.
For the yep, Cowboys
Sorry,
are going to
girl.
play the Eagles for that opening game, and for the first time ever, y'all can write this down. It's like a holiday or something. I'm cheering for the Cowboys.
Yes, I've been saying that. Okay, let me
go on and
record
get the
this.
Just for that game.
You have your two co-hosts with you cheering for
time out.
Yes.
Just for
Talking
that game.
about, as I have Eagles colors on right now, this is, you know what, my life is not going well.
Well-
It is an Eagles color.
No. Eagles green is a little
It's
bit
kind
more
of-
teal-ish. We're going to disregard.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, but we have a great show for you guys today. I can't wait to start right now. Now, are you thinking to play a cool game that's gonna blow your mind? Shh, Maja.
Oh, okay. Well, you got that going on, and then I'll be stretching something ridiculous in yoga.
And we've got a live performance by Bailey Castillo. But first, coming up after this break, we are boot scoot boogieing right through this show. Don't
Yes.
go away.
Boots.
Welcome back to Living 757. If you're looking for a game that challenges your mind and brings people together, well, Mahjong maybe is what you need. To learn more about this game, let's call the experts, Sarah and Virginia. How are you, ladies?
Hi, good. How are you?
So excited to learn about this game that is completely new for me. I didn't hear before. How do we pronounce it? Mahjong?
Mahjong.
Mahjong. Okay, I got it right. Well, Sarah, you are the owner. Virginia, you both are instructors from the 757 area and for the AO4 for Richmond, Virginia. So now, my first question, Sarah, what is Mahjong? How do we play this game?
Yeah, so we teach the American version of Mahjong.
Okay.
It's a variation of the ancient Chinese version that got popular in the US in the 1920s, and now it's having a resurgence here. We have taught over 1,200 people. The goal of the game is to get a winning hand of 14 tiles. So we use these that you see on the table. We
Yes.
deal them out and get going. And it's kind of a race to the end to see who's going to be the winner.
I love that, and because I don't know much about this game, Virginia, I know you're gonna teach me and walk me through. Can we just start? So what we have right here, right now,
Sure.
which elements do we have? Well, how do we call them?
Yes, so to play a game of American Mahjong, ideally you have a group of 4 people.
Okay.
And there are a few elements you have to have in order to play.
Okay.
Being the tiles, the
These?
racks, the mat, and your national Mahjong card. So I'll give you one of
So
these.
this is actually the rules, right?
Yes, these are the rules, and this is how you create a winning combination of
Aye,
tiles.
aye, aye.
So when you open it up, there's lots of different ways to win
Oh,
Mahjong.
yes.
But you try to get tiles in a certain order that match one of the lines on this card.
Okay, I'm gonna show it right here to the camera. This is amazing.
Yes.
It's like you had to match these figures that is right here, numbers and letters combinations.
Yes.
Wow, in order to win. Okay.
Yes, and it's a line of 14 tiles. So
Okay.
you'll see all the tiles in front of you. Much like a deck of cards, a set of Mahjong tiles has suits.
I love
so
it.
we have our cracks, which is short for characters.
Okay.
Our BAMs, which are short for like bamboo. And then dots, little dots on the card. And then they also come with your directional tiles or your winds. So you'll see NEWS.
Okay.
North, east, west, south.
Oh my God, yes, north,
And
east,
then
south.
flowers and jokers.
And jokers. Okay,
So,
I'm ready to play. So if
Okay,
you wanna
yeah.
teach me because you know we have a
Sure.
little bit of time here, but I
Yes.
wanna go through the whole game.
Yes, so
Okay,
Sarah's going to
so
give you
what
one
is
of
this?
these, and first you're going to shuffle the tiles up.
Okay,
So you just want to get them really good and mixed
tiles.
together. And you're going to pull a few
Oh, I
out.
like this part.
This is the fun part. You really get to touch them, feel
So,
them.
where do you guys teach these classes?
We teach them in Richmond
Okay.
a lot, but Virginia here teaches them down in the 757.
Okay.
We will come to your house for a private lesson
Nice.
or at an event around town.
Yep, we do a lot at country clubs, restaurants, breweries, private homes. It's really a mix, depending on what size group you have and how everybody wants to learn to
And
play.
you accommodate for any group, for any occasion.
Yes.
That is
We
awesome.
ask for a minimum of 4 players. That's the best way to experience
Okay.
the game. We've taught groups as large as 20, 24 before
Awesome.
tournaments. We're starting a league this summer for the 757 area in Williamsburg. So it'll be a really good time.
Okay, so how many of these titles I need?
Yep.
to
So
have in my board?
what we're going to do is once the tiles get flipped over, you're going to start doing what's called building the wall. So you
Okay.
take two
Oh.
tiles
I
and
like
stack
this.
them.
I'm gonna protect my
And you're going to
base.
go 19 across, 2 high. So you'll have 38 tiles in front of your wall.
Okay, 38, okay.
And basically what we're doing is we're building the draw pile. And everyone would do this in front of their racks if they were all
Okay.
going. We're just going to do these two to walk you through it really quickly today. So once you
Yes.
have your stack, there is
Okay.
a dealer, and you roll the dice to see who's going to be the dealer in the group. Highest roller is the dealer. They're going to start by dealing the wall. And in order to do that, you're going to curtsy your wall. So these racks have these nifty little pushers, and we'll just do one at a time. So I'll just do this one. And then everybody's going to get 13 tiles. The dealer ends up with 14 because they discard first to start the game. So everyone would take their 4 tiles. You would take your 4
I
from
take my 4
this wall.
from this wall.
Yep, and we keep going around the
and
table.
then you keep going with a different wall.
Yes,
Oh,
and then-
okay, I understand that.
Yes, so you end up with
Another 4.
another 4 for 12 and then a 13th.
That is amazing. I love it already. So we have a little bit time, a little bit more than a minute. So how do I book a class? Like if I want to learn this game, because I know it says a lot to show in 5 minutes. How do I book a class?
Yes. So to book a class, you can reach out to us either over email at richmaj@gmail.com or richmaj.757@gmail.com. You can also visit our Instagram page, which is richmaj.757 on Instagram. Just send us a message. We'll send you all the information you need about what's covered in a class, the prices for classes, and dates available, and we go from there.
That is amazing.
So,
This can be for
very
any
easy.
occasion, for birthday, just to get together, right?
Yeah.
I love
Birthdays,
it.
just girls' nights out, girls' nights in, family mahjong. We're working on starting to teach kids with a mini maj class as well. So a very similar concept, but pared down for young ones. And it's just a great game, no matter how old you are, what generation you're in.
It looks like we didn't went through, but it looks like it's a very challenging game and just put you to think. I love it, what you're doing. So thank you
Yes,
so
of
much for
course.
visiting us today on
So-
the 757.
Of course, and this is an example of a winning mahjong hand.
Okay, that's
so
the-
you get one by getting
Okay,
14
this is the
tiles.
winning one. Okay, let's
The
show it right
magic
there.
win.
You
win.
got this, I win. This is the magic from TV, right there. So if I got this line, I'm the winner. Yeah,
Exactly.
there you go. Well, thank you so much, ladies. Thank you for being with us today. You know, life is about strategies, and sometimes these come together and for algo more important and more strong. Quincy.
Well, Patricia, May is recognized as Mental Health Awareness Month, and Ashley, what would be cool is if we can find the right tools to unlock and improve our current state of mental health, right? We're here to help us today. We got consultant and life coach LaShawna Epps. Let's welcome her so she can help guide us through these times. How you doing, LaShawna?
I am doing well. How about yourself?
Yeah, well, we are doing good and glad to see you on the show. Now, we're adults and we're also parents, and one thing that we struggle with is something called stress. Okay, so what does it mean, or what are the tools to hit that stress reset or release button?
I would say the first thing that people should be aware.
Yeah.
Self-awareness is key when you're dealing with stress. Most people can feel when they don't feel like themselves. You can kind of feel that angst coming on. So one of the things that I like to give people a tip to do is to box breathe.
Okay.
That is good. Navy SEALs use it. It's a good reset. What that looks like is you get a picture of a box, 4 sides, right? So you inhale for 4 seconds, pause for 4 seconds, then exhale for 4 seconds. You go around the box until you complete the box.
Oh, wow.
And if you need to go around again, you do it again. That brings a sense of calm back
Okay.
when there has been some chaos. Another thing that I like to suggest is present moment awareness. Mindfulness is what some people call it. It's about paying attention to the present moment, meaning you're not thinking about all of the things that are going on around you. You're right here with yourself.
Yeah.
So one of the things you can do is look around, especially if you're outside, because nature brings on this calm naturally. It's one of God's creations, right? So you can pay attention to the sky, you can look up and just be blessed by it. The sunshine, I love the sun. That's one of the things I do. The sights and sounds of nature. Being grateful expressing gratitude for the fact that you're alive,
Yeah.
thinking about some of the things. Everyone can find one thing to be thankful about.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
once you start to do that, that starts to do some things internally.
Okay, all right, so that's a good tool. So now I can press that reset button. Cool.
Yes, absolutely. And I know you also talk about mental health hygiene, but what exactly is that?
Mental health hygiene for me, as I define it, it is less heavy and dark on the mental health
Right.
side, more light and practical. Basically, it's prevention and regulation, and maintenance is what leads you to the regulation.
Okay.
So basically, it is giving people bite-sized, digestible tips that they can take and use in their everyday lives to assist them with maintaining their mental health. Just like you bathe and shower on a day-to-day basis, you brush your teeth,
Okay.
the things that you normally do it makes you feel good when you take a shower, right? You feel
Right.
refreshed and you feel like you can go on a little bit longer.
Well, okay, so, because I don't want to run out of time, you just touched on something to make you feel good. Dancing is something else that makes you
yes.
feel good. You also teach line dance classes. So can we learn like a line dance really quick?
Absolutely.
So
Yes.
we'll just do just a short tutorial and then we'll
Okay.
bop some music. So what line dance is this? Let's slide you over.
There.
Well, of course, we all know the big craze right now is boots on the ground.
Yeah.
So we are going to do a little quick dry run through that
Okay.
on that dance, okay? So we're going to start going to the right at my count of 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. To the right, 2, 1, 2, 3. To the left, 2, 1, 2, 3. We're going
and
front, side, back,
Right,
side,
side,
cross out,
boom,
cross out.
boom.
Step right, quarter turn. 1,
Hey.
2, 3. Step left, half turn. 1, 2, 3. Walk 4,
Oh.
2, 3.
And this is the crazy
4.
part. Ba, ba, ba. Oh, hold up. Let's go ahead and drop the music.
Yes.
Because you got a fan here. Let's do it
Okay,
to the music.
Let's scoot over this way a little bit.
Right. And this is not the
right.
real boots on the ground song, but this is pretty close. Let's find the beat. Let's go.
Okay. Count us in, girl.
All right. We can barely hear
Turn
it
it
in
up a
here.
little bit in here. Let's get the party started.
Yeah. All right. You ready?
Yes. 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, 2, 1, 2, 3. Left, 2, 1, 2, 3. We're going front, side, back, side. Cross out, cross out. Step right, quarter turn. 1, 2, 3. Step left, half turn.
Hey,
1, 2,
I'm
3.
off.
Walk 4.
Oh, this is
2,
my part.
3,
This is my
4.
part. Hey, we
Right,
got
2,
this.
1,
Hey.
2, 3. Go left, 2, 1, 2, 3. Going front,
LaShawna,
side,
your
back,
info is
side.
on
Cross
screen.
out.
You keep on dancing.
Cross out.
Keep on dancing.
1,
Look,
2, 3.
if you need any information, her website is right there. She got a promo code there for you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, LaShawna. We got to go to commercial break, but check this out. I'm already warmed up. When we come back, I got to do some yoga. What? Hey, hold up. Can I get this thing? This segment is brought to you by Stanton Optical.
Book an eye exam or walk into Stanton Optical today to meet with one of our eye care specialists for same-day eye exams and same-day glasses. Stanton Optical. Easy's our thing.
Hey guys, welcome back to Living 757. As you can see, I'm fresh from dancing and I'm in my workout clothes, so hopefully I can be calm and cool, and hopefully by the end of this segment, I'll be more grounded, present, and also refreshed. So I would like to introduce my new yoga instructor, Brenton Jamar, from the owner and founder of Black Men Heal Yoga. How you doing, man?
I'm well. Thank you for having me, Quincy.
Yeah, I'm still trying to catch my breath. That was a lot of dancing. Boots on the ground, now my bottom is on the ground.
Yeah.
So let's get into this yoga thing.
Absolutely.
Like, I know nothing about yoga,
That's
so
okay.
what do I need to know, or what can we start doing?
Well, the first thing you need to do when it comes to yoga is listen to your body, right? That's something that we don't really do well as people people in this culture, we usually listen to all the outside noise. And so the first thing that I want to work on is our neck. Sometimes when you get a little stressed, you hold it in your neck and you get a little stiff, right? And so the first thing that I want you to do is I want you to get into a comfortable seated position. Right, exactly. Go ahead and place your hands on your knees or in your lap, whatever is most comfortable. You'll sit straight up. So that way air gets into your chest and your lungs. If you're slouching down, air won't get in it that way, right?
I'll be honest, Brendan, I am not comfortable right now.
And that's okay, you're about to get comfortable. Okay, I got you.
Okay.
And you wanna know why it's not comfortable, Quincy?
Right.
Because sometimes sitting still and resting is not comfortable for
That
us
is-
when you're always going.
That's me,
So
yes.
exactly.
Okay.
So I'm about to teach you how to be
Okay.
comfortable. All right, bet. So you'll sit in a comfortable seated position, you'll rest your shoulders, let them hang down low, right? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna focus on the stiffness in our neck, and we're gonna do a circle and try to paint the outside of the room really slowly.
Okay.
And you'll go clockwise.
Oh, let me put my earpiece back in. Yeah. So,
And make sure you're breathing as you're doing this too, Quincy, because what you wanna do, yoga is movement and breath. If you're
Okay.
holding your breath while you're doing this, you're putting yourself through torture.
okay, I got you. And I have a neck injury, so
you-
just being able to do this, I can feel how that can kind of loosen things up and
And when you're ready,
Relaxing.
when you're ready, go ahead and go the other way. And
Okay.
like I mentioned before, yoga is breath and movement, but I also teach my students that yoga is learning how to listen to your body, right? So
Okay.
you mentioned you have an injury, like something happening with your neck. If your body is telling you don't go that way, then don't go that way, right?
Gotcha.
So that is an opportunity, like yoga is an opportunity for us to settle in
Okay.
and do what it is that our body is telling us to do, right?
got you. So like from here, we don't go to something like downward dog, right?
No, not right now. In the full class, I got you. Downward dog.
Oh no, I'm not trying to do that at all. I just heard about it.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. So from here, what would be next?
Absolutely. So what I want to do next, Quincy, is I want to work on your back, right?
Okay.
Because sometimes we will hold stress in our back as well, right? And so you'll go back to that comfortable seated position. Of course, what did I say? No slouching, right? Because air gets in your body when you are sitting up. The
Gotcha.
chest is up, the shoulders are back and rested, right? And so you're going to take that right palm and you're going to place it on your left knee, right? And you're going to take that left hand, raise it up, and then place it to the left of you. And then you're going to do a slight turn
Got you.
to get that neck, that back stretch.
The back stretch. Right.
Exactly, and make sure you're breathing here. Don't hold your breath.
Okay. I'm definitely not holding my breath.
And if you want to get an extended stretch, you can place those hands up on there, on
on
the
the
fingertips.
fingertips.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you feel that? That's crazy,
Okay.
right?
All right. So I got to ask you while we're completing, and I'll do
Yeah.
this other side. Like, what led you to start Black Men Heal Yoga, man?
I'll be honest with you. I was laid off from a job, and with me being able to have that job, I had some benefits, right? And so I was going to therapy, and my therapist was a great therapist, and so he was really expensive too, right?
Yeah.
And so I said, hey, what are some other ways to be well?
Yeah.
And I started going to different yoga classes, and then I was telling my boys, I'm like, yo, I just tried a yoga class, come and figure it out, see if you like it.
Okay.
And from there, I'm about 24 classes in.
Nice.
That have been completely free
Yeah.
to the 757. So.
Awesome. Well, really quick, can you let the viewers know where they can come get the actual personal real yoga class?
Yeah, absolutely. So, if you want a real yoga class, unfortunately, you have to be a man. I do some pop-ups every now and again, but if you're a man of color and you just need a space to be well and to take care of yourself, we have classes every fourth Thursday of the month.
Okay.
This month there and next month as well, they are at Sky's the Limit Yoga in Norfolk, Virginia.
Okay.
And so if you want more information on any of the classes that I'm doing, go to bmhyoga.com. Or you can follow me on Instagram. I'm always posting about some of the classes that I'm teaching here in the 757.
Awesome.
And so, yeah.
Well, thank you very much,
Thank
Brenton.
you.
And he said it's not ton, it's 10.
Yeah.
It's not a ton, he's a 10. I appreciate you, homie. Thank you so much. Now, I could, of course, stretch this segment out a little bit
Right.
longer. However, there's something more beautiful that's happening on the main stage that y'all have to check out.
That is right, Quincy. It is beautiful. And Ashley is ready to add some magic to her look. I'm so sure you're ready. And for that, we need our next guest. And she is the owner of The Fairy Hair Company. Let's welcome to the show, Chelsea. How are you, Chelsea?
Good. Thank you so much for having me. It's so fun to be here.
Yeah, so excited. I know Ashley's going to look beautiful, and she's so excited to have this. So, Chelsea, can you walk me through how is this process? Like, how do clients start choosing the colors and the right?
Yeah, so over at our table, I have my colors organized a couple of different ways. I have my neutral colors over here on the left, my vibrants are over here on the right.
Okay.
And so typically I like to ask my client, are you more of a neutrals girl or are you more of a Vivens?
Okay.
I like to wear more Vivids, but I think in my hair I would go more neutral.
Yeah, and I think that's a great idea because I see you're wearing color, but you probably don't always wear these specific colors.
Right.
And so I would say definitely my diamonds and my golds are going to be beautiful in your
Ooh,
hair.
okay.
So maybe you can come this way, so I don't want you put your back to the camera.
Absolutely.
There you
Yeah,
go.
There we
Yes,
go.
just
Yeah,
perfect.
for sure.
Live television, people.
Yes.
Yeah, so diamond and gold are just going to add sparkle to your hair.
Okay.
And now I want to point out that I like to call this one diamond.
I love it.
Some people look at this and they say, "Oh, is that going to make my hair look gray?" Like, no, it's not going to make your hair look gray. It's just going to add sparkle. So
It looks like party glitter.
I'm sure you love that.
yeah.
Because you like that.
So what I do,
You like glitter too.
I do like glitter.
Yes.
it's so fun, and it's for everyday wear. It's not
Okay.
just for a party.
Ooh.
All the things that you normally do, you can wash your hair, dry it, curl it, straighten it. It's heat safe. It's color safe.
I want
Yeah.
to ask you that question for the viewers. So now she's gonna walk us through. You're gonna place the hair. I want to see how the process is.
Yeah, for
I know, I
so
do
you
too.
see, and you just say it right. You can wash it. You can iron it. So
All the
that's cool.
things, yeah. So it's not going to fall out. It comes out when your hair naturally sheds. So I'm just
Okay.
going to take one strand of Ashley's
Okay.
hair.
All right.
And what I do is I take one strand of her hair and
Tiny
one
one.
strand, one strand of her hair, one strand of the fairy hair, and then I do this fancy
wow.
little knot with my latch hook.
And it looks so easy to do. Now, Chelsea, when people choose to do this kind of, magic to
Yeah.
your hair, just add some glitter to your look.
Yeah.
When is the perfect occasion to do this?
Every occasion. So I do birthday parties, I do ladies' nights, I do client appreciation events. I have to flex for just a minute. Remember the astronaut that was stuck in space, Anita Williams, for 9 months?
Yeah.
It's
I did her
so
hair, no big deal.
cute.
Stop it.
And I really want to ask her if my fairy hair was in the International Space Station.
Oh my
so,
gosh.
Sunita, if you are watching this, please get back to me. I really want to know. But it's also great for every day. So I have women that are in their 50s, in their 60s, in their 70s that get fairy hair, and it just makes them feel pretty. As we age, our hair becomes a little bit more delicate, and this is just such a perfect, fun way to add
I love
really
it.
like a highlight to your hair without
It
doing any
is.
kind
It
of
is
damage.
like a highlight. I just see it right now. So, and you can sleep with them. You just
yeah,
wash
yeah.
regular wash.
Yeah, so
everything
it doesn't
normal.
come out in the shower. It comes out when your hair naturally sheds. So
Okay.
the one strand that I'm attaching it to, when that hair naturally sheds, is when the fairy hair comes out. So Ashley, if it's her hair's time to go, she could lose it today. She could have it in 6 months from now, though.
Okay,
so there's
how long? That's what.
Yes.
Another question. How long is staying in your
it
hair?
comes out when your hair naturally sheds. So I have
wow.
clients where it'll last months and months and months in their hair, and
That
they'll
is
come back to me. They'll be like, "Look, I still have that one piece," and it's like, super like grubby and like grown out. But I'm like, "I love that. Let's get you resparkled." But yeah, so it's perfect for celebrations. It's perfect for everyday wear. I have
love
professionals.
it. And it looks so natural. It's just like a bling bling in your hair.
Yes.
Now, if I want to remove it because maybe I have a different occasion that now I don't have to wear that, so you can remove them
so
too as
it's
well?
very easy to remove. You pull it out. You are going to lose that one strand that it's attached to, but again, look at this. It's how many
yes,
strands you
it's
see?
very-
It's one strand of
wow,
hair. Yeah.
actually it's one by one.
It's
like
one strand of
that is
hair,
very
exactly.
dedicated. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
And it's really
love
great. It's really great for all ages. I have older women tell me, like people start talking to me again when I have fairy hair, and and like it does. It changes your life. It makes you
Yes.
like. I also tell people, don't get fairy hair if you don't hate or if you hate attention, because everybody's going to talk to you.
I love
And so,
it. Yes,
yeah.
because I believe that everybody is going to ask you, like, what do you have in your hair? It looks so beautiful.
Now,
I love
Patricia,
it.
if you were to ever do it,
Yeah.
so
what color it will be for? Because I'm dark hair.
Yes, so I have a couple of
Okay.
different things. So if you were gonna go very neutral, I would actually suggest like this bronze color,
Ooh.
or
Yes.
even kind of this black
I
color.
like that one. I think
But
that one.
if we're feeling like a party, magenta, pearl, and sapphire. Those are hands down my favorite in
love
dark
them.
hair. So
What
yeah,
do you
it's
feel,
super
Ashley?
versatile.
You didn't
Isn't
see
that
it yet, but I know
beautiful?
you're gonna see it
Take a
now.
look. Take a look. Yes, I want to look.
Yes, I love
There's
it.
just like a little bit back there, and we'll get you more sparkly here in a little bit. But look
It
at that,
is
isn't
so
that gorgeous?
beautiful.
It's just like a little bit of a highlight.
Yes.
It's so sparkly. I'm
So-
such a child, y'all.
I
It's
know you're
for
gonna
all
love it.
ages, so it really
So
is.
Chelsea, how can people contact you and to make an appointment, or how do they have your services?
Yeah, so I do a lot of birthday parties, ladies' nights. We do school events. You can find me online at the Fairy Hair Company on Instagram and on Facebook at the Fairy Hair Company. And yep, and that's
That is amazing. I know you're gonna love it, and you're gonna ask for more because I know you.
It becomes habit forming. It really becomes part of people's whole beauty routine. I have clients that come about
I'm
every
sure
6
of
weeks
that.
to get it done.
It is beautiful. It is just a touch of magic, like I said before. Well, thank you so much, Chelsea, for being with us today, Living 7x7.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for having me.
What do you think? Huh?
I love it. It's so
I know you
beautiful.
love it. Now we had to go to a quick commercial break, but when we come back, guys, summer is right around the corner, and we have to keep safety on the road. When we come back, yes. I love it.
Hey guys, welcome back to Living 757. Now, Patricia, summertime is approaching,
Yes.
and you know what that means, right?
Oof, a lot of people's gonna be on the road.
Oh yeah, which means the dangers are going to increase when it comes to traveling. So here to talk about the summer road safety, we have senior attorney. Oh my gosh, he is back with the bad suit and everything. That's good. Brad Huffman from Huffman & Huffman Brothers-in-Law. How are you doing, Brad?
I'm doing great, Quincy.
Man,
Thank
you know,
you.
every
How are you guys?
time I try to really
You
spruce
can't
it up,
compete. You
I
can't.
can never
You
compete.
cannot compete with Brad.
Quincy always outdresses me every time.
But he's on
I
point
try.
today.
You know what? I'm trying, right?
He's subtle today. Yeah.
Well, you know, another thing that you like to do outside of outdressing me, okay, is you like to play these fun trivia games. So let's see if
Yeah.
Patricia and I
Yes,
can answer
okay.
these questions correctly.
That's gonna be tough for
Absolutely.
me, guys. Make it easy.
Okay.
Yeah, this
Okay,
will be
let's
fun.
see.
Yeah.
All right.
Number
so,
one.
So statistically, the number of crashes, injuries, and fatalities spikes between which two holidays? Well, if we're talking about summer, let's go with between
Memorial Day
Yeah,
and
Memorial
Labor
Day
Day.
and late Labor Day, right?
Absolutely.
Woo!
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Got you. Now,
And
is
what
there
is
a
that
reason
for?
why?
Huh?
What is that for?
Well, you just have more people on the road. You know, the kids are out of school, summertime travel. You just more people, more crashes. You tend to see a little more alcohol-related crashes
Gotcha.
too.
Yeah, because everybody's on vacations.
Right,
Yeah,
right. And
it's-
it's the unofficial start and the unofficial ending of summertime, but the statistics are official.
Yes,
Right?
they are. Absolutely.
Okay.
It's you just want to be careful out there. Don't drive distracted.
Yeah.
Don't try to text and drive. There's just too much traffic
So
out
many
there.
things.
Too much traffic,
Yeah.
people to travel. All right, let's try to hit
Let's
this
see.
next one.
You guys did a good job.
Thank you. All right.
okay.
So teen drivers are especially at risk during the summer. How can parents help? A.
Don't allow them to leave the house all summer? No, pobrecito.
Yeah, let's go with A.
Okay. Take Uber everywhere. That can be an option. Leave an example and make sure they understand the driving risks.
I say A.
Oh my God, I say
That's
B.
that's a
no,
parental
B can
thing
be
to
an
do.
option.
Oh my goodness. No, C. Let's
Oh
lead by
my
example. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's lead by example. Show them how to drive safely and teach them, the basics of driving safely.
I love that.
But
See,
it's
that would be-
easier, Brad, to just leave them at home. Don't go anywhere.
You choose that one because you have a daughter.
Well, maybe you
Yeah.
want to leave.
Well, she's old enough now. Okay.
Yeah, you
all
don't
right.
want to keep them locked up.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah.
All right, let's try another one.
Okay,
Here we go.
next.
If someone is in an accident this summer, what are the first steps they should take? And we have to unscramble these. So, so it looks like A would be call 911.
Take a photo,
Take a
Wow.
photo. is B.
exchange information.
Yeah, exchange information.
Ooh,
The
a
first.
yeah,
something-
attention, playmate,
Uh,
kiss, no.
Something.
Attention to the law, no.
Seek.
Call
Got you.
Huffman and Huffman.
Call Huffman
Yes.
Huffman's easy.
No,
Yeah, that's an
no, no,
easy
no,
one.
no. Call
What would be?
911 first, right?
Okay.
Yeah, of course. Absolutely.
So,
I like that one. So the answer will be number
Don't
8.
call Huffman Huffman first. Yeah.
all right. So the number one that we should do first is what?
The first thing you want to do is check and make sure everybody's okay.
Exactly.
Oh, you don't want to call 911?
No,
No,
first, you don't call them if nobody
Yeah.
is injured.
Check, make sure everybody's okay. I would always recommend calling the police to come out to the scene
Okay.
so they can document what happened,
Right.
so there's no questions later, and to get the information on the other driver so you can
Very
get
important.
their insurance information because you'll need to contact them to make the claim.
Got you.
And
Okay.
if you can, maybe take some photos, just get the information on the other driver. Make sure that driver doesn't change their story
Oh, yeah.
And,
later.
and once
which
you
they
have the
do sometimes.
information and you have proof of the accident, call Huffman and Huffman.
Thank you. Yeah. So once you do all that stuff,
Yes.
and if you're injured, call an attorney, get some advice on what to
Yes.
do.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, real quick, let's get one more question in.
Yes, we have one more.
Here we go. What is one simple thing every driver can do to make our roads safer this summer? Well, C, drive sober.
All of the above.
Absolutely.
Oh, well,
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
clearly.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Gotcha.
all
So,
of the above.
good job.
Put your phone
All
away,
those things.
be sober, so many
Yeah,
things.
don't
So this
drive
is kind of the tips that we can advise the viewers, right?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, it's so important. This time of year, you've got to be careful on the road.
Awesome.
I mean, it just takes a second,
Yeah.
to cause a really serious accident. It's
Yeah.
not worth it.
So we're saying the info right now.
Right, and that's why we enjoy having you come on with us, Brad, because now we have all of the answers as we prepare for these next 100 days.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Now we just have to remember those things
Yes.
when we're driving.
We have to put it in order, but yeah, don't forget to call Huffman and Huffman if you find yourself in this kind of situation. Don't forget about what he said. Call 911, then take photos, exchange information, and call Huffman and Huffman. Thank you, Brad.
Thank you so much, Brad.
Thanks very much, guys.
Yeah,
I
well, now we're
appreciate
gonna
it.
continue the vibe, Quincy, but I know Ashley, she have a very special guest.
I do have a very special guest, Patricia, and you know that one of my favorite parts of the show is when we get to meet our musical guest. But I love it even more when that guest is from my neck of the woods. So, fresh off the Vibe Check Festival, let's welcome Bailey Castillo. Hi.
Hi.
Thank you so much for coming.
I'm so excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
Well, I read somewhere that you are from Newport News, and I am too. So,
Yes.
is that true?
That is very true.
Oh, yes. Okay, so where'd you go to high school? Like, where did you grow up so that we can
Yeah.
kind of place each other?
Yeah, so I went to high school at Woodside High School.
Okay.
Up near like Fort Eustis area. So I was born there, moved to Hawaii for a couple years. I like to claim Hawaii a little bit if I can.
Yeah.
But came back and I've been here ever since, so.
Very,
Yeah.
very cool. How did you get into music and into performing?
Yeah, so I've been basically doing music all of my life. I grew up, I didn't really play with toys. I just sang and danced around the house. I had a microphone and ballet shoes in one hand.
I love it.
But yeah, my mom was my dance teacher, so I grew up dancing with her. I did a lot of musical theater and just community performances as well. So, yeah.
And like I said in the intro, you just performed at the Vibe Check Festival,
Yes.
which had a crazy lineup. How was that experience? Like, what did it feel like being on a stage with that kind of crowd?
It was honestly amazing. It's something that I've prayed about for a really long time. So it was super cool to just be able to be on stage with my dancers and other friends that I have. And opening for Waka Flocka was, I mean, come on, like that was
Yeah.
amazing. So shout out to Beach Events and Antidote Agency for putting on this amazing festival and having me be a part of it.
Very cool. And I really love what a lot of the local festivals are doing these days, putting local acts on the same stage as national acts. It really lifts everybody up together, which I feel like is so important
Very.
in the music industry.
Yes, especially as an independent artist, for sure.
Right. Now, on the artist note and on the like performing note,
Yeah.
do you do your own choreography? Do you write your own songs?
Yes, ma'am. So for this previous show at the festival, me and my dancers, we collaborated and brainstormed ideas of how we wanted to kind of bring these songs to life on stage. And I've written the songs that I have out right now, yes.
Very cool. And today you're performing an amazing song. Can you tell our audience about it?
So the song I'm going to be performing is Over It. It's the first single that I released, and it just basically embodies confidence, fun, and just like embracing singleness and thriving and independence. So
Singleness and thriving and independence.
yes, ma'am.
I love it because I feel like you're young and fun, and I feel like so many people need a role model that's
Yeah.
cool all by themselves.
For sure.
You know what I
100%.
mean?
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah. Okay, so before we get out of here and go to a commercial break, I need you to tell the audience where they can follow you, where they can find more information, and anything coming up soon.
You can find me on all social media platforms. It's going to be BAILLYCASTILLO. Bailey Castillo across all platforms.
That's so exciting. Okay, and do you have anything coming up, any performances coming up that you want people to know about?
I don't have anything set in stone. I do have some exciting things that I'm working on, and it'll be posted on my social media platforms.
Ooh, I love that hook. Go follow.
Yes.
All right, guys, we have to take a break, but when we come back, this beauty is putting on a show, so don't move a muscle.
This segment is brought to you by Stanton Optical.
Book an eye exam or walk into Stanton Optical today to meet with one of our eye care specialists for same-day eye exams and same-day glasses. Stanton Optical. Easy's our thing.
Welcome back to Living 757. You guys, it's one of my favorite things when we're at this part of the show and we're like, what a good day.
Yes.
It's usually a good day, but like some days we're just like, woohoo! And some days
Exactly.
by the end we're like, I'm ready for a nap. This is one of those woohoo days.
This is like I don't know what she's
I've
talking
never
about.
said woo-hoo
I
a
love
day
the
in my
glitter
life.
that you have in your hair.
Oh.
The bling bling.
Every time you come around my corner, bling bling.
Yes, I love it.
You ever heard that
I
song?
understand the whole shimmy thing. Like,
I know you're so relaxed because you have your yoga class. I know you are ready to get a nap. Do
Did
you
learn
understand
any
your
new
age?
yoga moves?
what? Did I learn any yoga moves?
Did you learn any new moves?
Yeah, to not sit in that position ever again.
Did you have
Why
Did you have
not?
trouble getting up?
Kind of, sort of, yes.
Well,
yes.
I only know that because after I've sat on the floor with the kids for a long time, when I stand up, I'm like, ooh,
Yo,
right.
look,
Like-
honestly, when you get to this age, anytime you sit on the floor for a long period of time, if your foot doesn't start tingling because of the nerves in your back, you have not reached 40 yet. That's all I'm gonna say.
Excuse
okay?
me, are you talking about yourself when we reach this age? What are you talking about, Quincy Carr?
Your feet will tingle, and that's when you know.
I
You
don't
know
know what
what?
you're talking about.
I got a
Your
not
threshold.
there
feet
yet.
tingle.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, but you were talking about kids, right?
Yes.
So.
Yep.
you
So
want
you know somewhere where you
This
won't
little
have
guy
to
is
sit
still-
on the
oh,
floor.
My shirt open. Things that happen to
You can pull your bang back and and somewhere you don't have to sit on the floor is Paw Patrol Live. It is coming
Yes.
to Chrysler Hall in Norfolk in October. I know this is something Adrian's going to be super, super excited about. Paw Patrol, Paw
Yes.
Patrol, be there on the double.
There you go. When I'm gonna go there,
You
if you
can-
can say, you can do the whole show for me.
Oh, no. I do not have all of the doggy voices down. But you can go and experience Rubble and Marshall and Sky and Chase and all of their friends. And you can see it live.
That is amazing.
And that show is going to be the week before your other favorite time of the year. So are you going to dress up as the Paw Patrol doll? Because that's
You
the week
should.
before Halloween.
You
I could be
should.
Sky. This puppy's gotta fly.
All right.
You
So-
should dress with the kids. She got it on.
Yeah. Well,
I get into the shows my kids watch so we can talk about them.
yeah. Well, I kind of did too. Okay. I kind of did.
You got
too.
into Paw Patrol too?
Never got into Paw
Who's
Patrol.
your favorite puppy?
7. My dog.
Seven, you're
Okay,
done.
that's fair.
Yes.
That's only because he watches the show.
I don't think he is.
Yeah.
You
well,
met him on the show.
Well, yes, that's how we met him. But for
But,
you
yeah,
guys,
we had so much fun,
so
guys.
y'all can keep watching this show
Yes.
and watch other past episodes. You can always go to our YourView app. Just click on that app and you'll see all the shows you want to see 24/7.
Yes,
Pretty
and also we're doing the coolest reels for you guys every week. Just comment and have fun with us, and you can follow us on all our social platforms, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram under Living757.
Yes, you can. You can also message us on any of those platforms. But if you want to be on the show, you can always send an email to that email right across the bottom of your screen. It's share@living757.com.
That's right. And before we say goodbye, we have to say goodbye, but what we're going to have later.
We are going to have a beautiful performance by Bailey Castillo.
See you next week.
Bye.
I'm feeling myself tonight. The type that ain't gon' wait in no lines. Hey, the Chanel dress do me just right. No more thinking about you, I'm over it. Hey, kicking back while you posted, man, I noticed you and your new thing. Baby, I'm glowing, blessings overflowing. And I can't lie to you, baby. Held it down while you opening game. And I could get used to it, used to it, used to it. Used to it, used to it. Hey, and I'ma leave it to somebody else, cause you ain't know what to do with it. Do with it, do with it. Do with it, do with it. No, baby. All this time been passing by. Now you're telling me that you wanna try. Still I'm the same. No, you can't blame it. By the time you went and wasted, now I'm done with waiting. I'm back while you posted, man, I noticed you and your new thing. I'm glowing, blessings overflowing. And I can't lie to you, baby. Held it down while you out running game. While you're out running game. And I could get used to it, used to it, used to it. Used to it, used to it. And I'ma leave it to somebody else, cause you ain't know what to do with it. Do with it, do with it, do with it. Do with it, do with it. No, no, no. Yeah, I could get used to it. Used to it, used to it. Used to it, used to it. Yeah, I said you act a fool with it. Fool with it, fool with it. Know what to do with it, do with it.